Gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Top of the morning, Raider Nation. How y'all feeling? I hope everybody's doing well. Man, happy, joy, Wednesday. Yes, indeed, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Thank y'all for pulling up, hanging out with your boy Lunatic Raider right here on Raiders Allegiance. It is the Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast, man. How are you guys doing? Hope all y'all is ready to rock and roll this day and it goes smooth. Smoother than a baby's bottom. You feel me? Smoother than a baby's bottom. Hope it goes smoother than that. Shout out to y'all, man, for real. About to get into it. We just gonna come off the cuff with it today, y'all. Ain't really nothing jumping off until we get down to the get down. We getting ready to hit July. Get to camp. Once we get to training camp, you feel me? Oh, they can't tell me shit. Once I get this training camp, they can't tell me a damn thing. Hey, shout out to NorCal Raider Jesse, man. Thank you for being here. My guy Dark is in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Thank you for being here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got Eugene Powell in the building. Hey, we got everybody up in here for real. What's going on? Brian Rodriguez is in the place to be. Yes, indeed. Salute to you. Tony Shefford, man. What's the deal, man? Tops to you. Salute to you. Thank you for being here, man, for real. Mike Guerrero, my dude, man. Top of the morning. Thank you for being here this morning, man. Good to see you. The good stuff. You already know what it is. Yes, the good stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see. Anybody else in this Mickey Figgy? Let me see. I think that, yeah, right now we just got we low right now. I just put out the link too, so yep, we're climbing now because we up to 10 is going up. All right, let's see it. Let's wait a little minute. Let's shout out to the world's most dangerous chat. You know how we get down with the get down. Like I say, man, without you, there's no me, and without us, there's no nation. There's only one nation. That's the Mickey Figgy Raider Nation, man. Hey, salute to the real fan base of this thing. You feel me? Of this thing. Salute. Ice cold. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. That shit almost tastes like soda. But anyway, as I were, yeah, I read a little thing where Carr's starting to, talk about his release from the Raiders now. He said he wanted the chance, to finish the last 2 games of the season with the Raiders. You know what I mean? And for them to bench him like they did. He said what was the last straw is the Raiders making his wife cry. And I'm trying to think, like, damn, did they slap the shit out of her? How did they make her cry? I didn't read the whole article. I just shit. It ain't like they slapped her up or nothing like that. But I mean, hey, if that's how they feel, that's how they feel. It seems like once they leave the Raiders and go on and do other shit, all of a sudden now you want to talk to the media and tell them some crazy way out. It was just time to move on. You ain't the first quarterback that's been a starter of a franchise for years to get benched, released, or traded. You're not better than Brett Favre. Brett Favre got traded, and not to the team he wanted to go to. You know what I mean? You had the luxury of being released and go anywhere you wanted to. and you went to the Saints. Went to the Saints. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy how, you know what I mean? Like they say, hell knows no fury like a woman scorned. Carr must feel scorned. Now all of a sudden now he's, you know what I mean? Hey, okay. Yeah, that's, hey, great Christian method to handling adversity. You know what I mean? Once they made my wife cry, that was it. Bruh. Yes, sir, Tony. I'm waiting. I'm gonna tell you guys again, cause I like repeating myself. Remember your parents said I don't like repeating myself. Shit, you better repeat yourself as many times as it takes for somebody to actually grab and hold on to what the fuck it is you saying. You know what I mean? Some people would take twice and not once. You feel me? So I'm gonna say it again, damn it. The key to the season. I'm gonna tell you exactly how the season gonna unfold depending on these two things. And it is the beginning of the season. We start going on the road. If the Raiders open the season 2-0, listen to me. Okay, listen to me. Listen. Check it out. Look, listen. If the Raiders start the season 2-0 out the gate, with the first two games being road games, that is going to set the president of the team to go out there and do what they do. You know what I mean? They're going to establish themselves. That is going to be, especially for a lot of the young guys on this team, if they, not just the young guys, veterans, if they come out the gate and they go 2-0, since our first two games are on the road, that's going to set this team up to do what they do. That's going to let me know right there, because that's, to me, to start your season off on the road, your first two games, for one, it removes two games off the schedule that are now road games. So then you're left with 9. You got 9 home games, right? 9 home games, and you have 6 road games left on the whole season. 9 versus 6. 9 home games, 6 road games. If you come out the gate and go 2-0, you to knock out 2 road games right off the bat. One of them being a division of foe in the Donkeys. You know what I mean? And then you come home from Pittsburgh. I'm telling you, the first 2 home games are going to be key. That is going to let you know exactly what this team can do. You know what I mean? And like, it don't have to be blowouts or nothing like that. All it has to do is, just like, look at last year. If I remember correctly, we lost 6 games. 6 of our losses came by less than a touchdown. All we have to do is, games like those this season, those close games like that, flip the script. Instead of losing those games by less than a touchdown, win those games by less than a touchdown. That's exactly, if you remember, that's exactly how that Raider team in 2016 looked. Winning those close games. And that comes down to just, all you need is that one play to work in your favor. That one play. We can go back and look at all these losses. But see, the thing I look at these losses is, a lot of those, we came out and established the pace. We came out and had the double-digit lead. You know what I mean? Had the double-digit lead. We just gave it up. Give it up. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Compton's Most Wanted. But yeah, I see that's a precursor to what the season could be coming out the gate 2-0. That's gonna set up the Raiders nicely. 2-0? Oh my God. Two and 0. So here's another perspective of that. You come out the gate 2-0, right, out of 17 games. That leaves you with 15 games left. And that only leaves you with 4 more wins away from tying all of what you did the year before. 6 wins. You come out the gate 2-0, 4 games out of the next 15 to just tie what you did last season. That's why, you remember they gave us 7.5 wins? That's the over and under for the Raiders this year, 7.5. You come out the gate and win 2. Ain't no way in the world we don't surpass 7.5, 8 wins. 8 wins. And majority of those left will be at home. So, hey, we gonna watch this shit unfold. Everything you hear about this team from the players themselves is pure optimism. Oh, Raider Room, I gotta finish that article, bro. I'm gonna send it to you. Man, I've been stretched thin, man, trying to do a lot. I'm wearing a lot of different hats, man, trying to get a lot of shit together, bro. So, hey, I told y'all I'm gonna do it. I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna get it finished. And I'm gonna get it to you. I promise. My bad, man. Like I said, I got a lot of shit on my plate. Not literal shit, though. Don't y'all think I be eating caca? Yeah, he sure did. He laid a goose egg against the Saints, you know what I mean? RDF, man, what is the deal, man? Hey, y'all should have known. I'm a kid. Look, I was never a car hater or a car, like an enthusiast of car. Like, ooh, I'm gonna get his name tattooed on my lower back. Nah, hell no. Wasn't that kind of dude. Like I said, I really don't give a fuck about the name on the jersey. Just get out there and produce. You can have blank jerseys as far as I give a damn. Just get out there and produce positively for the team, right? Now, this is how I took this situation. When Carr went up on the podium and started crying, we're out there, you just don't know what we go through. Bruh, that was the softest shit. The people gonna say, oh, that he showed passion. What fucking passion? How is crying over a loss passion? Now, I can understand if you cried when they benched your ass. You didn't even cry when they benched you. But you cried over a loss. Bruh, as many losses you done got in 9 years, it took 9 years for you to cry over a loss? Bruh, that shit, come on, bruh. Come on. You can't tell me one episode in these last fucking decades of NFL gameplay of a quarterback going up on the podium, not tears of joy, not because you won the Super Bowl or you was named MVP, but because of a loss. A loss that was thrown in the pile with the many losses you occurred over your career. But that one loss is the one that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Come on, bro. That wasn't no fucking passion. You don't know what we go through? Nigga, that's like you a fucking football player, bro. You didn't do a fucking heart transplant and you lost your fucking patience. You lost your patient. He died on the table. And you cried over that loss? That's a loss. We talk about a fucking football game. A sport you played since you was knee-high to a ding-a-ling. And you get up there and then motherfuckers, the pro car motherfuckers is, he showed passion. How the fuck is that passion? So he wasn't passionate for all them other hundreds of losses he done got in his career? He didn't cry during that? Where was the passion then? Where was the passion when we lost to the Cincinnati Bengals in the playoffs? Where was that passion? The one and done situations. He didn't even cry when motherfucking John Gruden had to be released. Where was that passion? But you cried over a loss that was added to a pile of losses that you occurred, you know what I mean, over your career. That's what, come on, bro. Motherfuckers always trying to put a silver lining in the fucking clouds. And I'm like, bruh, it's just a fucking rain cloud. There ain't no silver lining in that shit. That shit filled of H2O. Jorge C, man, good morning to you. Top of the morning. Thank you for being here. But yeah, when that motherfucker started crying, now see, everybody handles shit different. But like I said, 9 years as a Raider. 9 years as a Raider. That one loss caused him to be emotional? I didn't write this script. I just opened the chapter and read that shit like this month, like T.O. That's my quarterback. Nigga, if you don't go sit your crying ass down somewhere, that's my quarterback. Nigga, how many motherfucking quarterbacks did you have in your career? And once again, that one loss, them is the only two players in NFL history that I've ever known to cry at the podium after a loss. The only two ever. Ever. Oh, did Antonio Brown cry too? Didn't he shed some crocodile tears as well? That's what I'm like. I was a Carr supporter. He was a Raider. I got his jersey. Jersey ain't going nowhere. But at that moment in time, when he decided to hit the podium and boo-hoo over a loss, now see, here's passion. When you lost the Super Bowl, if you went to the podium and be like, man, we tried, bruh, that's emotional. That's the biggest game in NFL that you could play in is the Super Bowl. To lose that game, you deserve to cry the fuck out of your eyeballs. You deserve it. Because you know how hard it is to get to the Super Bowl? The grind it takes from the draft to the free agency to the mini camp to the, you know what I mean? And it takes every game to win to get to the playoffs and do or die. Going through the playoffs to get to the Super and to lose the Super Bowl is a gut-wrenching feeling to lose the Super Bowl. Carr don't even know what the fucking Super Bowl look like. Never been to one unless he bought tickets. And to be emotional over a regular season game, oh, you just don't know what we go through. That showed me how soft, bruh. There go that turn the other cheek ideology. There go that turn the other cheek. If somebody do something dirty to you and downright disrespectful, I'm not turning the other cheek. Why I gotta be the fucking big man all the time and turn the other, fuck turning my cheek. Just think, okay, you want to put it in religious terms since Carr, you know what I mean? If that's how you feel, thank God David didn't turn the other cheek to Goliath. You know what I mean? Thank God David didn't turn the other cheek to the Goliath. You want to use that, you know what I mean? That analogy. No, we're talking about Carr because Carr came out. You didn't read the article with him coming out, Jorge C? We're not talking about no past shit. This is some shit that just happened. With him saying that when the Raiders made his wife cry, that's when it, and now he's talking all this shit in New Orleans now. I'm like, oh, you got a lot to say now, huh? You got a lot to say now, bro. That shit. Hey, I tell you what. hey. Raider Jangalang, hey, he can still score against the Saints. Throw a pick 6 this year. Throw a pick 6. That'll be his first score against them. Oh, well, now I ain't gonna say first score, but you know what I mean? I remember beating their ass years ago. But it's just funny, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not knocking women out there, but women, this is what you guys tend to do. It seems to be womanesque. You know what I mean? Womanesque. You know, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. But I'm like, damn, you didn't boo-hoo when that happened. When I got shot, you didn't boo-hoo. But you boo-hoo over a loss, a regular season NFL loss that you done seen many of. You know what? This shit is comical, bruh. This shit is comical. But I mean, you know what I mean? It's neither here or there. It's over and done with. But for him to come out now and all of a sudden, oh, I got a lot to say. Well, motherfucker, cry when you say it so I know you're passionate about what you're saying then. Motherfuckers crying. Oh, you just don't know what we... Motherfucker, he was a fucking athlete. The fuck you crying about? You know what passion is? This is what passion... Let me show you the difference. Carr cried over a loss, right? Michael Jordan cried over a win because his dad wasn't alive to see him do it. That's passion. Because his dad was murdered and he didn't get to see his son win again. When Michael Jordan cried over winning the championship. Not over a loss. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But, I mean, that's the kind of dude motherfuckers follow behind, you know what I mean? Oh, we'll follow behind you. This motherfucker cried because he stubbed his toe on a swab of cotton. Now let me quit. Hey, the motherfuckers, they like, fuck lunatic, I'm unsubscribing. I don't give a fuck if you unsubscribe. If you don't like humor, hey, you laugh at when motherfuckers that's Raider fans make fun of the Raiders. So, fuck it. Laugh when I make fun of players or former players of the Raiders. You feel me? Look. Hey, Jorge, see, I got some stats for you about Mr. McDaniels. See, everybody shit on McDaniels, but you have nothing to back it up, though. Go look at the last few years McDaniels' offenses and where they ranked. See, everybody said we were ranked 12th last year. And they was like, nah, ain't no way in the world we was ranked 12th. We were. The numbers don't lie. Yeah, we were. Josh McDaniels' offenses have always ranked around in the top 10. Facts. The year before he came, when they took, the rookie Jones at quarterback and they made the playoffs with a rookie quarterback, top 10. The offense that year, yeah. Top 10. It's crazy. Didn't you go back the year before that? Go back when Brady was still with the Patriots before he went to Tampa Bay? Top 10. Yeah, offense was top 10. No matter what quarterback Josh McDaniels had, top 10 offense. That's why I say I only look at numbers. I don't give a fuck about the name of the coach. I don't give a fuck about the name of the players. What is the production? What is your production? And these are all facts. You can't even argue against numbers. That's like you arguing to me talking about, well, I doubt it's 2023. Oh, that's right? You doubt it's 2023? Motherfucker look at his watch and be like, I doubt it's 7:26 in the morning. Oh yeah? You doubt it's 7:26? These are all shit that we can't fucking argue against, bruh. I mean, the facts is the facts. Fuck McDaniels. I don't give a fuck about McDaniels. But I'm looking at his production. That's the only thing I care about, because his production is going to dictate to what the Raiders do. You know what I mean? So you don't accidentally get the league rushing leader. You don't accidentally get the league leading touchdown receiver. You don't accidentally get the 10th ranked offensive line. And this is the crazy thing. I would never have guessed the offensive line be ranked 10th. But they were 10th. But as we looked at yesterday, most of those penalties all came to the right side of the line. We knew where the motherfucking faultiness was happening at. The right side of the offensive line. Between Illuminor, where my stats at? Watch this. 2022. Just between Illuminor, Alex Bars, and Parham, that they gave up 14 sacks. Those three players combined gave up 14 sacks. Are you fucking kidding me? Between those three players, 14 sacks. But yet the offensive line was ranked 10th? I believe it. You know how many people started that was either and then replace somebody that was injured, or they had to, you know how many times they shuffled? I think they said they had 16 different combination of offensive linemen on our team last year, and they finished 10th. Carr had the most protection in the pocket with the time of holding the ball before releasing than any other quarterback. What that shows me, that if you had that much time, you also held the ball a little bit too long, because that's not how long they want you to hold it for. That's what you got to look at the flip side. You had the longest possession of the ball in the pocket before release, from snap to release, than any other quarterback. But that's telling me you're holding the ball a little too long, because they don't want you to hold it that long. You shouldn't lead the league in the, you know what I mean? In this offense, that ball's supposed to come out. It's supposed to come out. But it didn't. So like I said, you can say what you want about Josh McDaniels. Like I said, I give a fuck about the dude. He ain't bought me shit for Christmas. You know what I mean? He ain't gave me free tickets to the game. But just looking at the numbers, looking at what he has done, the numbers don't lie, bruh. And a lot of people hate McDaniels because of what? Because of what everybody else is saying? That don't know what the fuck they talking about? You know what I mean? I hear a lot of outside people. Brandon Marshall talk about Josh McDaniels, and that motherfucker already know he don't like Brandon Marshall don't like McDaniels. So why would he even say anything positive? You know what I mean? Why would he say anything positive if he don't like the motherfucker? It's just, come on now. Would you listen to somebody? If somebody was already biased, whether negative or positive, about someone, and as far as having a predetermined, conclusion about a person, why would you even ask their opinion? They're not going to tell you the facts. They're going to tell you how they feel. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk to that person about. Give me somebody who's been in this offense. You know what I mean? Now look. Here's one thing about McDaniels is, when did a head coach only get 1 year to establish his system? I should have brought that Andre James little interview when they had the media day. And he talked about this. He said this offense ain't like Gruden's offense. He said Gruden's offense, and he broke this down, it's more predicated on the center to call out protections than the quarterback. This offense, McDaniel's offense, is reverse. The quarterback is more responsible to call out the protections than the center. That's a night and day fucking difference. You know what I mean? When the quarterback has to be responsible for that, that means the quarterback has more control of the offense than anybody on that offense. So for you to like, especially when I started listening to what the offense is and who and what the position can do, and then they say, "Oh, Josh McDaniels ain't letting Carr run the offense." That was a motherfucking lie. This offense is predicated on the quarterback having control. That's the same thing Garoppolo. What do you like about the offense? I like the fact that the quarterback has the control and to run this offense the way he, you know what I mean? I'm like, well, fuck, if that's the case, then why they saying that Carr didn't have that opportunity? And I done seen on the sideline when Josh McDaniels was shaking his head at Carr when they was discussing going over plays, and he like shook his head because Carr was adamant and not going along with what McDaniels was telling him what to do. There was ex-players that say, as long as you did what Josh McDaniels asked you to do, play-wise, he always put you in position to win. And this was a former player that's not even on the Raiders. I forgot who it was. Josh McDaniels always had us ready and had us thinking we could win every game because he was so prepared for it. So prepared. But, I mean, shit. I guess if you can't factor in facts, then I guess you gotta factor in opinions about a person. And all the people, hey, everybody said Josh McDaniels is not, look, Josh McDaniels is not a good head coach. He's a good coordinator. That's what they say, right? So, if that's the case, right? How the Raiders offense do so good in a first year system that none of these motherfuckers knew? They just, year one, 23 points a game. Leading rusher. Top receiver with touchdowns. Top 10 rated offensive line. All in the same year, though. It ain't like Josh Jacobs led the league in rushing, year two of McDaniels. Fucking Adams had the most touchdowns at receiver in year one of McDaniels, and the offensive line was ranked top 10 in the third year of McDaniels. McDaniels only had one fucking year. And they didn't get to start implementing their system with the team until he got hired January 31st. Do you know how short of a window you have being named the head coach January 31st and free agency is in March? Not even 2 months later. We're talking about a month and a half is free agency. That's all the time you got. Then 2.5 months, it is the draft. And for the whole season is when you actually get an opportunity as head coach of a franchise to analyze your personnel and make notes. We'll keep him. He fits our system. He don't. We'll let him walk. We're going to need to go in the draft and get a guy at this position because we don't have that, as well as this position and that position. It takes you a whole season to get that kind of information to analyze, to know exactly the following all season, what do you need to do to improve your roster and fix the inefficiencies of certain players that you let walk. Abram was gone. Jonathan Hankins got traded. Edwards, the wide receiver, was gone. You know what I mean? All these players is gone. So, what? He don't get a year. He don't get a year to analyze. He just got to come right in and win Super Bowls. And then when you want to try to compare his year one to Gruden's year four, because year four of Gruden made the playoffs and year one of McDaniels didn't, how's that equal? How's that equal? How is that equal? That's like you comparing, you got two quarterbacks in college. One's a freshman and one's a senior. But the senior took the motherfucking college football team to a bowl game. Freshman didn't. Oh man, you didn't even take us to a bowl game. Such and such did. Yeah, he played for the fucking college for 4 years in that system too. The rookie just came out of high school. Why you don't put them on the same playing field then? Since we want to say Gruden and McDaniels, fuck it. Gruden was there for 4 years, McDaniels 1 year. McDaniels still needed to do what Gruden did in his 4 years. Are you fucking serious? That's how you know people don't know what the fuck they talking about. They just listen to all this chatter outside of the nation about McDaniels being horrible. Next thing you know, look, I guarantee you, and I see this already, they say Mark Davis is horrible. Show me the stats of why Mark Davis is horrible as an owner. As an owner. See, everybody like, oh, he needs to sell the team. For what? What the fuck you do wrong? What, get us a stadium? Get us a state-of-the-art training facility to make sure his players are fed, trained to the best they can be out of all 32 teams? Is that why we don't like Mark Davis? Because he moved out of Oakland just like the other two teams that were in Oakland as well? So the Warriors, hey, they need to sell the team too, huh? The A's, sell the team. They're leaving Oakland as well. So are we gonna hold that to the same standard? Mark Davis goes out of his way to make sure every player is taken care of. Facts. He goes out and get every single living ex-Raider every year. Come to Vegas. We're doing a golf tournament. We're having a big old giant dinner to celebrate you guys' blood, sweat, and tears representing the silver and black. How many times did Al Davis do a big event like that? Yeah, you heard of players coming back, but not all of them at the same time, and they're all being celebrated. Mark Davis is the one who mended the fences with Marcus Allen and the Raiders. Still, nobody can tell me why he's a bad owner. He did everything his dad couldn't do. Al Davis tried to get a stadium for the Raiders for years. He moved the team to LA. Not to play in the Coliseum. He was promised a brand new stadium and never got one. So he brought him back to Oakland. And Oakland still didn't give him a new stadium. Al Davis been kicked around like a tin can back and forth between LA and Oakland, being promised a stadium and could never get one. But then here comes Mark Davis. He gets one. But everybody like, oh, he moved him to Vegas. I'd rather the team move to a city that never had a pro football team in their life. Period. I would hate to go to a city that had a team there and we go there and try to go play. You know what I mean? It would have felt awkward if we would have went to St. Louis because the Rams went back to LA. I don't want to. Fuck no. The Rams did that shit. They were in St. Louis and won a Super Bowl. Not the Raiders. But can't nobody tell me why Mark Davis should sell the team. And then here's the kicker. You know how they say the same thing will make you laugh and make you cry? Say they forced Mark Davis to sell the team, right? Now everybody happy until the next owner comes in and want to change shit. Like change the name of the team, change the color scheme. You don't know who's going to buy the team if Mark Davis was forced to sell it. What happened to the Seattle Supersonics when they were sold to an Oklahoma City businessman? Oh, he moved their ass to Oklahoma City and got rid of the name and colors. There go the Sonics. What happened to the Houston Oilers when they moved to Tennessee? Oh, they got rid of the name. That franchise no longer will ever exist. It's gone. They could have kept the Oilers, Tennessee Oilers. But yeah, be careful what you ask for. Oh, Mark Davis is horrible. Sell the team. And then he sells it to a fucking team that moves him to Europe. Nah, they ain't gonna move him. They gonna keep him here in Vegas. But if that motherfucker wanna change the name and change the colors, maybe it's somebody that buys the Raiders that always was spiteful against the Raiders, that did not like the Raiders. And this is his way of slapping them in the face. I'm getting rid of the name Raiders. We are gonna be the Las Vegas Scorpions. Our colors is gonna be brown and beige. You know what I mean? Y'all better watch what the fuck you ask for. You know what I mean? Y'all be real slick to say, oh, Mark Davis ain't shit until the next motherfucker come along who's way worse. And I don't even see anything worse than Mark Davis. He ain't did shit wrong. He ain't did shit wrong. Motherfuckers be crying about like that motherfucker done felt on you when you was a little kid. I hate Mark Davis. He touched my pee-pee. Nah, bruh. That shit is suspect to me. He said everybody know Jorge C. Everybody McDummy sucks, but he got 6 Super Bowl rings. The only offensive coordinator to ever get 6 Super Bowl rings. You can't. Why does McDaniel suck? Joel E. I forgot that you was a GM for like years. With who did you GM for? Green Bay? That don't even have an owner. That's why I said you can't be throwing out these false ass accusations and don't have no substance to back it up, bro. That shit don't look good. You know what I mean? That shit don't look good. That's like little kids growing up thinking babies are born from the booty hole. Bro, that's not where babies come from. Yeah, maybe an inch away, but that's not. I remember being in 3rd grade, and I had a friend tell me that babies came from the booty hole. I said, no, the hell it don't. He said, yes, it do. Well, I seen my sister give birth. Okay, bro, you just couldn't see the little inch separation between the asshole and the vagina. And that's how some of these fans sound. Like they thought the baby came out the asshole. Why? Because I thought that's what I seen. Or that's what I was told. Oh, my God. Y'all got to cut that shit out, man. We Raider fans. We ain't retards. You feel me? Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. This shit crazy. NorCal, that's what I'm saying. You can't, 1 year you can't say he sucked. Okay, so look, let me tell you what happens in 1 year. Okay, so McDaniel sucks in 1 year, after 1 year, right? So you might as well say Kobe Bryant did too. So everybody know Kobe Bryant sucks. Is that a fact? Is that a fact that I just said? Cause go watch Kobe's year 1. Trash. Missing shots. Trash. Matter of fact, his first 3 years were mediocre. But we know what Kobe ended up being. Kobe ended up being a cold beast. A cold-hearted assassin on that basketball court. Michael Jordan, you know that he didn't make the varsity team in high school, right? You know what I mean? But he ended up becoming a cold assassin. Cold assassin. Like I said, 1 year ain't good enough, bruh. Not when you got years ahead of you. Bill Belichick, go look at his first year coaching Cleveland. Trash. John Gruden, first year with the Raiders when he came back to us. Trash. You know what I mean? Pete Carroll, New England Patriots. Trash. He in Seattle. He in Seattle, 70 plus years old, running up and down the sideline. Now he's building another contender in Seattle in that division. Shit, New England about to make moves by I heard they were interested in what's the wide receiver that was released? You know what I mean? But I mean, hey, what do I know? I only been alive for 50 years and see this shit come and go. You know what I mean? No, what I get offended over is people not stating the facts. That's like some Donald Trump shit. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like when I get to saying Black Lives Matter, you don't have to say all lives matter. I'm not saying your life don't matter. I'm saying our lives should be included in mattering with y'all lives. You know what I mean? That's like, it's always them other motherfuckers that always try to misconstrue shit. You know what I mean? From actually what it is. That's what I don't like. I don't like misinformation. I don't like misinformation, because once you spread it to one person, that person's going to spread it to the next 11, and those 11 are going to, and next thing you know, you got straight bullshit being spread around. Like I said, I don't give a fuck about the name of the player. I give a fuck about McDaniels. I give a fuck about Carr. I give a fuck about Davis. Fuck the name. What have they done? That's all I care about. And anybody in football knows that, with knowledge of football, knows you're not gonna build Rome in one day. Ain't that the whole old saying goes? Rome wasn't built in a day. So why you think the Raiders is gonna be the Super Bowl contender in 1 year? Or within that, not after 1 year, within that year. I don't want my fan base of this team to look fucking like idiots. Let the Niner fans and the Bronco fans and the Queefs, and let them look like idiots. I'm not gonna let you look like an idiot. I'm not calling you an idiot. I'm saying I don't want you to look like one. I want you to get information from me that when you carry it over to somebody else, you sitting on some shit. Like, hey, this motherfucker know his shit. Yeah, Loon said that shit on his show. That's what I don't care who the name on the jersey is. That's being realistic. Players come, players go. Players get traded, players get drafted. Coaches get fired, coaches get hired. It don't matter to me of the name. And it's like everybody really is obsessed about the name of a player or of a coach. Like, that's not what makes or break us. What makes and break the Raiders is the production these names carry. I'm worried about the production. If McDaniels could do a better job than Gruden, bring him up in here. I give a fuck if he's from New England. I don't care about that shit. Everybody's worried about the wrong shit. Worried about the wrong shit. Like, who cares about the name? You know how many fucking quarterbacks the Raiders done had within the last 20 years? Come on, bruh. You think Carr, you think that shit matters? You think Garoppolo matters? You think Stidham matters? Look where Stidham at. Gone. You know what I mean? You think Jamarcus Russell mattered? Andrew Walter? Tuiasa Sofo? You know what I mean? Connor Cook? Come on, we can keep going. Dante Culpepper? Man, come on, bro. We done seen so many quarterbacks, and we still ain't won shit. Fuck the name on the jersey, bro. That's just how I am. Now, there's players I like, and I'm going to support, and I get the rookie names because I'm hoping within their time with the team they develop into some and being some good shit. And if they don't, there's only one, let me see. There's only one jersey I think I ever got rid of. And that was Jamarcus Russell, because he didn't even put the effort in. It'd be different if he just went out and busted his ass and he still, you know what I mean, and he just wasn't successful. He didn't even give himself an opportunity to be successful. That's the shit I'm mad at. The God-given ability Jamarcus Russell had, his arm strength, his size, his mobility, and he didn't utilize what God gave him at birth. Oh man, you trash. You are trash. Trash. How dare you waste talent? And there's motherfuckers out here working 9 to 5s because they don't have the talent. You know what I mean? That's why I said that's the only thing I do not like. Bro, Dark, we've been through, come on, I've been alive for a long time to see this shit, bro. Man, dog. You complaining about McDaniels? Do you really want to go back and talk about Lane Kiffin? You want to talk about him? How about Art Shell's second stint with the Raiders? You want to talk about going 2 and motherfucking 14 to get the first pick to get Jamarcus Russell? You want to talk about those days? You think McDaniels is horrible? Bruh, you must only been around for like, you must be 10 years old if that's what you think, cause bruh, I done seen some horrible ass shit at head coach for this fucking team. Man, these motherfuckers come and go. Quarterbacks too, in the same boat. Like, are you fucking serious? We go out here and get every motherfucker off the trash heap and expect them to do a Jim Plunkett. None of them with success. None of them with Super Bowls. You know what I mean? You get Culpepper post knee injury. Remember when we had Culpepper and the best game he had in his life was going back to Miami because it was his former team? He scored 3 touchdowns on him and was pointing to his knee. Pointing at his knee saying his knee was okay. Nigga, that was the only game your knee was okay in. A grudge match. You know what I mean? I witnessed that shit. I'm telling you. I done seen, bro. Come on, we go Jeff George. A lot of y'all ain't even know. Who's Jeff George? Go look at Indianapolis Colts ex-quarterback that we brought in because of his arm strength. Kerry Collins from the Giants. Go look at him. Kerry Collins played with Carolina too, didn't he? Didn't Kerry Collins, Carolina and the Giants in his career? I can't remember. Bro, we done been through it, bro. And it just tickles me how it's kind of like an older guy like me and a younger guy arguing about who had it worse growing up. and the young dude had the nerve to say, we had it worse. What, nigga, with Google and cell phones and internet and drones and you had it worse? You know what I mean? It's like, bruh. But I guess to them, it is worse because that's the only thing they know. So you can't really say you had it worse and say that with a, you know what I mean, with a straight face, not considering what happened before you. And I do the history. If you go on this channel, you go onto this YouTube channel, there is a section called Legends of the Shield. That's the reason why I do, and I need to get back. I keep saying I need to get back doing it, but I've been doing so much shit. But I do, the reason why I do Legends of the Shield, because there's a lot of young guys that don't understand or know the old history of the Raiders. You know what I mean? Who laid the foundation for all these newer guys. And that's exactly why Mark Davis brings them here every year, so these older guys can talk to these younger guys and give them knowledge that they may not have, because none of these young guys lived back then and went through it back then. There was a different kind of mind frame back then compared to now. The rules done changed. The game done changed. But your philosophy and your mental fortitude can still be the same. If you work hard and you go out there and you have that work ethic like this team is supposedly built on, and if they go out there and produce from that aspect of having a good sense of work ethic, nothing positive. Only thing that comes out of good work ethic is positivity. I ain't never seen nobody bust their ass and be like, oh man, that you should never bust your ass again. That was horrible. It's always a storyline of somebody that was not born and gifted with God-given talent, but his work ethic pushed him over that barrier of being a great football player, a great basketball player, a great human being. You know what I mean? You don't have to be the richest to go out there and do good. You don't have to jump the highest, you know what I mean, to be successful as an athlete. But if you always give your all and give it the best you can give it. And see, here's another thing that I didn't like what Carr's saying recently, saying that he's upset because he did not give it his all. I heard that shit. He said that shit. So you're admitting that you did not give it your all while you was with the team. What kind of work ethic does that tell you, that somebody did not give their all? And I'm not gonna knock them, because you learn from your mistakes. Embrace your failures. Your failures show you what not to do. Carr will be a much better quarterback with New Orleans than here, because all the lessons he learned here, his failures here, it should help him with New Orleans. If it doesn't, then he didn't learn a damn thing. That's all I can say. You feel me? Hey, shout out to people that's here that's new, man. Hey, Tony, thank you for bringing that to my attention. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? If you want to become a member, you can do that as well. The tone here is not always serious. We like to entertain, keep it light, but keep it informative. You know what I mean? And these are just discussions. We're not arguing. I got love for Joel E, but I'm just trying to get the point across that just have some facts to back up your claim. You know what I mean? Don't say he raped me and don't have no facts that, you know what I mean? Not that nobody raped you, Joel, but you know how I'm getting with it. My analogies, bruh. You feel me? So I'm not trying to say that. It's just keeping the humor in it, bruh. But yeah, shout out to all y'all in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all. Desert Raider in the building, man. Hey, good to see you. For real, for real. What is it? Oh, Inside in my... Oh, hey, what's going on, man? Tops. Thank you for being here. Pyro, my dude, Tops to you. Yeah, it's good to see each and every one of y'all, man. But yeah, we just ain't really no news out there yet. You know what I mean? But we gonna keep this shit cracking. Like I said, just because there ain't no news, don't mean we can't have a discussion. You feel me? And shout out to all y'all in the chat, man, for pulling up this morning. I appreciate y'all, for real. I need a, I'll drink to that. Hey. Oh, yeah. Salute to y'all, man. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. You guys are the real MVPs of this platform. You guys what makes up Raiders Allegiance. You know what I mean? Thus the name of the channel. The allegiance of us Raider Nation fan base, man. That's what I'm saying. With different opinions, different ideologies, I still love each one of y'all because y'all represent the silver and black till the wheels fall off. This is for y'all, man. Salute to y'all. And don't worry, that's just my my smoothie. I drink a smoothie on the show. If you guys are here for the first time, I drink a smoothie, and I shout out y'all, man. I'm trying to live that healthy life. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, damn it. Don't judge me. Oh, man, I appreciate it. Better than Good Morning America. Hey, Good Morning Raider Nation, for real. The good stuff. Hey, good stuff. Hey, shh, I know, bruh. That is a trash-ass division, for real. Boy, that NFC South, boy, I don't know how the fuck they pulled that off. Hey, you can't get excited if you win that division. You can't be like, oh, we won the division. And then you get to looking around like, ain't nobody here. You won it by default. Oh, my God. Willie Wayne in the building, man. For real, for real. Salute to Desert Raider, for real, man. Tops. My guy, Raider Goon, man. Tops to you. Yeah, I'm about to jump off this thing in a minute, man. You know what I mean? Just having some good conversation this morning. Nah, Joel E, I'm rocking with Joel. Fuck that. Y'all leave Joel alone, man. I ain't letting that shit ride. These motherfuckers killed your cousin. Shout out to Minister Society. You feel me? Hey, wait a minute. I think I got that shit too. Hold on. Hey, this is me talking to Joel E. Hey, Joel, this is me and you,
man,
bruh.
Fuck that. I ain't letting that shit ride. We gonna go ahead and smoke all these motherfuckers. I don't care who the fuck out there. God damn it.
I don't care who the fuck is out there, god damn it. That's me pumping Joel up. Hey, we gonna get all these motherfuckers. Anybody that's out there. Oh shit, man. Y'all make this shit so fun, bro. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. For real. Oh, they did use Joel profile to porn bomb Ben, huh? I heard about that shit. Joel, you can't be showing your ding-a-ling on people's lives, bruh. That's jeopardizing their life. No, you can't be bringing eggplants to the picnic, bruh. You gotta leave the eggplant at home, bruh. You can't be doing that shit, Joel. You stop that shit. They already got lettuce and tomatoes there, bruh. You can't be bringing eggplant too. That's not cool. Oh shit. Joel the only one coming with eggplant. Hey, y'all need an eggplant? No. But I thought y'all said bring eggplant for the tacos. That's a good one, huh? You supposed to bring eggplant for the tacos, the pink taco. Oh shit. Man, I love y'all, man. Y'all motherfuckers, man. I tell y'all don't know what I would do without y'all. I'd probably be jacking off right now if it wasn't for y'all. Hey, salute to y'all, man. Go make me a Fifi. Go get me a rubber glove, a towel, some lotion. Man, putting in work. Joel, hey, you can't be bruh. Don't be bringing the eggplant to the picnic, bruh. We don't need the eggplant. Bring like some paper towels or some plastic spoons and forks or some paper plates if you ain't bringing no food. We got enough eggplants here. We ain't trying to have no. You know how motherfuckers be making spaghetti squash? Hey, Joel the only one bringing eggplant squash. Anybody want some eggplant? Bruh, hey, quit, bruh. These are married women here. Oh my God, y'all crazy as fuck. Oh. Ben, I think he got his original channel back, but he got the Demon Time Benther that's where Black Saturday is gonna be on now. But not the first channel. He gonna keep his original channel up and going. They try to shut him down, man. You on some hoe shit. You know what hoes do? Hoes do hoe shit. You know what I mean? They lay on their back and bust it open. That's all they good for. Oh, ugly ass motherfucker. Hey, motherfuckers be ugly as a motherfucker doing weird shit. You ever look, hey, motherfuckers, you ever see the motherfucker, just the way that motherfucker, like, god damn, nigga, they really got people that look like you? Oh my God. Yeah, they really got motherfuckers in this world that look like motherfuckers, man. Like they got a lap band around their motherfucking dome. oh, Mr. Potato Head. Hey, Joel taking the eggplant to the lot lizards, bruh. Hey, Joel got an eggplant stand at the truck stop. He tell him to come get it, boy. Come get it. Come get it while it's purple. Hey, y'all make this shit fun, man. I'm about to jump off here, man. You guys enjoy y'all Wednesday, man. Salute to the world's most dangerous chat, man. Y'all make this motherfucking shit worthwhile. Shout out to Joel E, Dark, NorCal Raider Jesse, you know what I mean, Willie Wayne, Desert Raider, everybody out there, Pyro, Michael G, Joel E. I said Joel twice, huh? Damn, I thought he had a twin. Raider Nation, Jason in the building, man. Salute to you as well, my brother. It's good, man. I'm glad y'all laughing, man. This is what for anybody that's here for the first time, this is how we get down. This is how we get down. We have fun with it. Never will I intentionally try to disrespect anybody within the nation unless they deserve it. But anybody else, man, I fun with it. It's kind of like, you sitting on the back of the bus with your homeboy and y'all just, going back and forth roasting each other, man. That's the kind of love we got here. We just roast each other. It's all good. But yeah, we will be back tomorrow morning. Same Raider time, same Raider channel. It's the Good Morning Raider Nation Live podcast, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, right here on Raiders Allegiance. Man, shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all for making this a fun-ass episode with no news content. We ain't got no fucking news, but we made this motherfucking shit rock. So with that being said, man, y'all enjoy your day. Make it back home to your loved ones safely. That's all I care about. I expect to see each and every one of you guys here tomorrow morning. We can pick up where we left off and talk about whatever. I'll get some more little stats and shit on some other positions on this team that we should pay attention to when training camp opens next month. Shit, next month is Saturday. You know what I mean? But later on in the month, that's when. And then we got to pay attention to Josh Jacobs and the July 17th deadline to go ahead and get him to sign his deal. The rumors is that he's planning on sitting out, you know what I mean, until week 1. We'll see how this shit goes. It's business tactics. It's understandable. So with that being said, you guys enjoy your Wednesday. I'm Lunatic Raider. This is Raiders Allegiance, and I'm out this. Let me see. How can I do it different this time? I'm out this female dog.